I was young in primary, I was passionate about writing. I used to write poems, even in church. I'll write poems and perform poems.
A lot of people don't understand this the change that we're heading to right now.
Yes.
I mean, we talk about fourth industrial revolution, but we talk about digital marketing. I don't. Why is it always like that?
Welcome guys. Welcome again to Konnect podcast. We are back with a bang. We told you guys we're gonna be here with Wisani. It's your girl Tuli, the MC. I'm with
Your boy Gajen,
my boy.
Your boy.
Alright, my boy.
Gajen. Should I say your dad?
No,
I'm your boy Gajen Keloragadoven. We're back with a bang. Fourth episode, Konnect podcast. Chilling with Wisani Crocodile.
Yes, sir.
Untemile phela.
Oh, Mahamuhle. If I'm at 80, you're still on 20.
Crocodile.
Catch up.
Okay, go.
It's like a get three. Go on.
Moving.
Since I'm a deal.
I understand. Welcome, Wisani.
Thank you.
We're so happy and pleased to have you on the show.
Yeah.
So, who's Wisani?
What's what? Don't say Wisani is me.
Yes, don't say
Actually, that was my answer.
Who's Wisani?
Wisani, and tell us why you're here, man.
What do you want here?
What do you want here?
Yeah, you just want us to talk too much.
I was told that there's cameras.
Woo!
Shooting, and I was like, thumbs up, let's go.
Let's
I
go.
love shooting, so why not?
Let's
But
See, even the haircut is fresh. People are ready, you know.
Did you make it?
You were like that last week. You were like, hey, somebody please sponsor her with her.
Alright, okay, it's fine.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, she always does.
Yeah.
She always.
At least someone. No.
But I'm here trying to back it up.
Don't back it up. Let Wisani
Can
do
we
it.
see? As I'm telling you now, if Wisan was not here, me and you would get along perfectly.
Awesome, thanks for the opportunity. So, Wisani is a filmmaker, a storyteller, passionate about using the camera to change people's lives. It's all about seeing the life or the world through our lenses, through a different perspective. So that's who Wisani is. So passionate about telling stories and stories that will challenge people and spark conservation of any topic. It may be political conservation, financial transformation, business transformation, education, anything it is. So that's who Wisani is.
I told you and the director that Wisani
Logical,
is
political.
very newspaperish.
Hey, Chief. Hey, I went to my Bagwaza school. Ease up on the English. Ease up, Chief.
Come down.
Yeah, transformation, change.
Go up, come down.
Change,
Yeah, political change, pictures, storytelling, lenses.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we know you're familiar with lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then where did this filming start?
This whole journey.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, funny enough is my journey started when I was in high school, but since when I was young in primary, I was passionate about writing. I used to write poems, even at church. I'll write poems and perform poems. So I was so passionate about poems, so I would say storytelling has been part of my life. But my filmmaking journey started when I attended Wild Shots Outreach. I think that was back in
Well, shots, my dad.
Yeah.
These guys are my kings. Why am I the only person who I've never been with Wild Shots?
I'm asking you why.
Last week in Butsekara, where's the thing?
The thing.
Give
Yeah.
me the phone, I want to film director. Oh man.
They must connect you. You see, that's why we're
Connect.
here. Yeah. You You're gonna connect, yeah.
Enrich lives. my life needs to be enriched. Yeah. You know?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I also need to join All Shots. But yeah, shout out to All Shots.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I always tell people that I don't know if there will be Wisani if it wasn't for Watch Shots Outreach, because I think that program has changed me and gave me a purpose. Yeah, I mean, when we grow up, we want to venture into a lot of different things, and I don't think filmmaking is one of those things that young people in our village are familiar with, or they've seen someone doing it and they have a reference to say we have seen someone doing it and they want to be like him. So I think Wild Shots Outreach was that vehicle for me to venture into filmmaking. That was back in 2016, and till this day I always say I'm a Wild Shots Outreach graduate. So yeah.
You know, people, I don't think being behind the camera is a career or can be a career.
Yeah.
TV, generations, whatever. They don't think even camera and stuff as also part of the staff. We just think, cameraman. That's why let's say Ufamana celebrity. When you're the camera guy, you're the last person they think about.
Never think of you.
You're always the last person.
No, I'll never think of you. I think about the one who's in front of the camera. Because they're the ones that are shining. When you are the one telling this
when you're attending the Grammys or whatever, the camera people look celebrity from you just like these people want to they're working, mama.
It's a whole career, man.
And mind you guys, these people make money. They make
most definitely.
They make money. I mean, Karamu paid pilot what LLB license.
LLB.
What? I mean, because of money from Wild Shots, cameras, money there.
But then Wisani, did you at least study something else besides
film and cameras?
But I'm doing digital marketing course right now. So I'm a bit what would I say, passionate about digital marketing. So yeah, I think this thing, they work hand in hand, like especially if you're into this industry, filmmaking or photography or videography maybe. It works hand in hand with marketing because they somehow intertwine when you narrow it down.
They somehow what?
Connect.
Connect, yes.
The word that he used.
Intertwined, so.
These people, they're timing us.
How long have you planning? How long have you been like, this one?
It's the right way.
Intertwine.
No, I think because...
I need to use it. What's the way that... Hey, dude, I also need to sound smart. Intertwine.
Yeah. So yeah, I do a bit of the digital marketing. Hence, my production company. It's production company plus a marketing agency. So yes. Yeah.
What gave you an idea to like start your own company rather than your own company? One year it's already set and just work for that company.
Nice. Actually, I did work for a marketing agency. I remember I first worked with them when I was in my first year at AFDA, and I did my first TV ad with them when COVID-19 hit. So I came up with an idea to like educate people about social distancing, staying in following the procedure, washing your hands and all of that. I wrote that idea and it was partnered with Brand South Africa and along with the marketing agency even in Ivory. So I worked with them since my first year, and my third year I graduated and I did another 1 year internship with them. And after working with them, I went to work in Durban for 3 months with another organization. But when I was working with all these organizations, they were very great at helping me grow with my skills and everything. But I realized that when you come back home, most productions that are happening around Mpumalanga as a whole, or I would say live bush package, it's mainly by people from outside South Africa or international filmmakers. It has never been, or it has been, but very few local filmmakers and storytellers that actually be part of these productions. For example, when you see a video done at Sabisen, where you see a video done at Kruger National Park, where you see a documentary shot at wherever reserve, it's been always by these big corporates, big agencies, international agencies. It has never been about inspiring local talent or inspiring local filmmakers. So that's where my idea of, hey man, let me go back home and try and see if I can invest this skill to enrich other young people so that we can get the recognition we deserve as well, that because there's so much talent here, you know. So that's why how the whole production company came about, and that's where the inspiration came from.
Also digital marketing?
Digital marketing, yes, came from my experience from the marketing agency, because I was working with social media content with the agency. I will like day to day create social media content for different brands in the agency, and I found that very engaging, and especially how we use content to like persuade people, how you use content to spark talks, and you know, this whole age that we're in, it's very digital. Everything is done on social media.
Yeah.
Money is generated on
Fourth
social
industrial
media.
revolution.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's how the whole agency, marketing agency, came about. That okay, there are businesses at home that are actually, they've been running for years and years, but in terms of social presence, they don't have any social presence. They don't have, like when you go online and search for a barber, you're more likely that you're not gonna find any barber around Lightlow, or you're more likely that you're not gonna find a barber anywhere in this area, because people, they just start businesses, and once their businesses start operating, they rely on word of mouth. So people can go and say, yeah, we know that person, his business has been running, you can recommend your business. So for me, it was more about how can I then use my skills and passion for digital marketing to help other businesses grow. So that's how about the agency came to say, I want to help these brands to build social media presence and turn these numbers on social media into real money. And so yeah.
Do you have any youth in your village or community, or where you're staying, that are doing what you're doing, or maybe some you've inspired them and you've lured them to come and join you in the journey that you've embarked in, or I don't know, like I just wanna, like, because when you're in Wild Shots, you have to do the outreach, whereby you find more young people and then you train them about everything. So have you identified, or do you have someone already that you are working with in your company that is shadowing you?
Yeah, most definitely. So when I started the company, so this company has been running, but I've been running as a freelancer in Joburg, right? And when I came back home and decided to like, okay, now I don't want to run as a freelancer, I want to make it a proper business with other people working with me. I actually offered the opportunity to young people from the WhatsApp group that we have, which is called the marketing platform. I invited most people, like, hey guys, I'm starting this company. It's all about boom, 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 boom. I remember then when we started, I was pitching a show to People's Weather channel, because we wanted to do a show with the old People's Weather. Few people came in. I think I had 4 young people coming in, and then we did some research. We worked on the show, and as it developed, because then it was not paying, there was no money coming in. Most started like begging, going back and say, yeah, it's a bit difficult. Some of them, they were like, yo, we're not understanding what's going on. This is completely new to us. We don't understand what's going on. But I'm glad that I was left with one person. I'm still working with her at this point. And then recently there's another guy who's interested as well. is gonna be joining our team, so it's gonna be 2 of us in total. And and actually, to be honest, I'm very open to like having more people coming in on board and working with them. But you know, sometimes when something is new, people are scared of it. They don't know if it works or it doesn't work, so they're really afraid of like engaging with it.
That does really.
But
Yeah.
clarification, I mean,
Yes.
a lot of people don't know or understand when we talk about digital marketing. Okay, what are we talking about? Even me right here, right now, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
digital marketing. But I've done digital marketing.
Yes.
Digital, but
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Can you just try to give us more clarity on that?
Okay, so I think in the most simplest words, when we talk about digital marketing, is you see the ads that you see on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's digital marketing. For example, when you're
Oh.
scrolling on Facebook and you come across a video that talks about a photographer in Cape Town.
Yeah.
That's the work of digital
Okay,
marketing.
okay.
There's guys behind that ad.
So it's
who are
basically
making
trying
music.
to focus on advertising through social media.
Yes, advertising through social media, all of yes, on TV, all of that.
The
It's
ads.
part of the ads, all of
KFC.
everything.
Chicken.
That's digital marketing.
I just want to know so that when I'm
Yes.
sitting at home and watching all those things, I'll be like digital.
Also, one thing here that a lot of people don't understand is the change that we heading to right now.
Yes.
I mean, we talk about fourth industrial revolution. When we talk about digital marketing,
Yeah.
it's part of fourth industrial revolution.
Definitely.
So, look, according to you, how do you understand fourth industrial revolution? And to people who send that image, a guy over in another,
Yeah.
CV type you some mouse or
Yeah.
PC. So,
Yes.
what was CV A4 paper, you make a book and
expose
No, I'm not. Because I feel like it's the education that
Yes.
people need out there.
Most definitely.
So how would you then try to explain what fourth industrial revolution is? Just try to simplify it.
I think in simple terms, for me, I would say it's access, transformation, and innovative.
Try to simplify it.
So
You made it difficult. Access.
You made it worse. It's worse.
okay, here's the thing. When we talk about fourth industrial revolution, right? We're talking about a new age of technology in everything. For example, with our phones right now, with our phones, you're
That's
able
how we
to-
live.
Yeah, it's like
So we have houses in our phones.
Exactly. People are buying spaces and they're buying stars to own stars. They're buying earth and all of that. Yeah, like people buy
That's crazy money, huh?
Yeah, like people buy crazy stuff. So when I think in simple ways, fourth industrial revolution, you talk about being able to carry money on your phone, like.
I don't even know where my card is.
Exactly, like
You are
you're
keeping
able
your
to
money.
exactly like
I don't even know where my card is.
You're able to transact without having a physical card.
Yeah.
So I think when I say access is having an easy to go system to live with. For example, there's shops whereby you can walk in, shop whatever you need, and walk out. And immediately when you all walk out, everything has been calculated that is in your basket, it has been paid off. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about fourth industrial revolution. So it's not only in technology, it's everywhere actually. Like for example, in digital marketing, we have 3D billboards now. We used to the 1D billboard, the 2D billboard that you see whenever you're driving. There's 3D now, like where you see like it feels so real. Exactly. You see, exactly. So it's everywhere actually. This fourth industrial revolution is everywhere.
But where would you say as a country we lacking to educate more people about fourth industrial revolution as looking right now? I think it's a must. That's where we're heading towards.
Yeah.
Right now they have one of my cards. How would you then educate? Where do you think as a country we like to educate more people, especially young kids in high school, to understand more about fourth industrial revolution?
Most definitely. I think I don't think it's we lacking. I think it's just that the way information is shared, it's very hard for people to understand. For example, when you sign up for a policy, there's so many terms in that policy. You don't even understand what you're signing up for, but one thing you know is that you're covered for whatever thing that you sign up for. So I think it's the way that information is shared.
I mean, it depends on what status figure your contract. How many pages does a contract have?
It's more than 5 pages.
It's more like paragraph. Yeah, receiver.
It's short.
Exactly. So I think it's how information has been shared to people, and I think with this transformation came a lot of uncertainty, especially when we talk about people got scammed a lot. Like they started getting scammed because you have your money on your phone, on all of that. Cards were easy to clone. All of things were easy to be hacked and stuff like that. That happened a lot. You know,
yeah, but since we're heading to that direction,
exactly.
Don't you think we should try to motivate more kids to study cybersecurity? Because right now we live digital.
Exactly, like that's where we.
So someone who doesn't know out there, guys, you must. You want cybersecurity?
I explain.
So cybersecurity.
You the one who came up with it.
I know. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, but I know.
So cybersecurity, it's more like I would say you see how your normal police officer will protect you from crimes and all of that. That's cybersecurity. So police internet. So everything that you've done digitally, these guys they work behind the scene.
The more he speaks, the more he gives.
Yeah. So these guys they work in the IT industry. They help protect every database that you have on Google. For example, when you go on Google and start searching things, sharing your details and all of that, it's being captured in a cloud, right? In a cloud space. That information, people who are able to hack, they can hack that information from you. So cybersecurity is more like a bridge in between. It keeps all your information protected. So in simple terms. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes.
You remember Zolotov, that generations? There was a guy called Zolotov and there was a guy called Zach. They were hitting each other. You know, the IT guys, that's why IT is becoming one big department. It's growing and growing. English! It's growing and growing and growing. That is because we're heading towards the digital life that we're living currently.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Paul must go to. You know.
But yeah, man, I think to answer your question, like why people are not jumping into this digital thing, it's because have you realized that things that you don't know, they scale. You're more likely that you're not involved on things that you don't know. You're more comfortable doing things that you know.
But shouldn't that be changed? I mean, that mentality shouldn't be changed.
Yeah, I think slowly but surely we're going there. Like people, they start understanding the easiness that comes with like having your life digitally, if I may say. Like for example, it's much easier to access a lot of things, a lot of information right now digitally. Back then you had to send someone to send mails. Right now you can just send your mail sitting whenever you do. So I think people, they're slowly like learning, even though the learning it's very slow, but little by little they actually especially with places where there's no internet, there's no access, people they don't really know much. So I think information gap, it's another thing And I think this podcast is what it brings. Now, I'm sure there's someone who's going to watch this and say, oh, there's digital marketing, there's all of this cybersecurity, fourth industrial revolution, even though they know about it, but they're going to go and search more and like want to know more about it.
So when as you have the digital marketing company,
Yeah.
you have your IT guy there who's cybersecurity, your,
Yes,
your
yeah.
data and all that.
Yeah, so I do have guys who actually help me with that. And I know a guy in Cape Town as well. He's a specialist on that. So
I know so lot of.
yeah.
You know that I said
If we go back to your business,
Yeah.
like, wow, you have been saying a lot of things, and I just want us, not us, personally, to take us back in that space of yours in your business and share a little bit with us about some of your success stories.
Yeah.
You know, there was a wedding or whatever.
Yeah.
Tell us, and if there were challenges also, how did you manage to tell? Because I believe when you are a service provider, there are so many challenges that we come across. Even myself as the MC, when you are standing there in front of people, Kellogg will come with his own changes on the program. That one will come, and then by that time, Kellogg is not the person who's supposed to change it. You understand? So I must find a way of trying to deal with the situation, because Kellogg comes, that one comes, they come to change the same thing on the program, you understand? So I must find a way where I mold the program and adjust everything. And as an MC, you know that, okay, when the situation is like this, two people are fighting to be in a program on the same slot, then I have to utter the words to say, I'm the only program director.
Does that happen?
So if I have to cut them on the program, it happens. It happens. So as an MC, you mold the program, or you have to adjust the situation. So I just want to know, even in yourself, in your business, what are the success stories? Because it's useless for us to sit here and talk about you, whereas you are not making it out there, because we want people to be connected with you because you are making it, and you are the potential that we saw. You are the potential to be here. So please share.
Actually, there's a lot of success stories that I can share, but I think I'll pick and choose the most recent ones. But I think the biggest success story for me is being a graduate of Wild Shots Outreach. That is the biggest success story for me.
Wild Shots Lane.
So why am I the only one who's not talking about Wild Shots?
So that's my biggest success story, because this program has actually been the first program to give us an access to venture into different things.
It's right. It's right.
I think we're gonna need to add that thing, the age restriction.
Wild Shots gave these people an access to penetrate the industry.
What was wrong with the venture?
I don't understand it. I don't understand
This English is too deep. Penetrate.
No, it's not.
Penetrate.
Someone might think when you say venture, it's a venture near more body. Yes, so
Monkey.
Monkey.
The peanuts is what?
I think that is my first biggest success story. And another biggest success story for me is being a graduate. The 3 years of being in college, studying something that you just figuring it out on the way, like you have no one to refer to, and mind you, when you go into the private college, you just see young men from a village with meeting
Money.
no.
It's private.
Like,
I believe everyone who's going to a private college is man.
Yeah.
Like, I get through no one.
Yeah.
No.
So that has been because I've been able to go to that college because of World Church Outreach. You know?
Oh,
Because because I was the first. So I was
the
the first student to be funded through World Church Outreach. So I think the World Church Outreach bursary came about when I went to college. That because back then when I went to college, we didn't have the bursary. The money was a crowd fund. It was the money from sponsors and people donating towards my studies, and from that came the Wild Church Outreach bursary, of which now it's sponsoring a lot of young people.
What kind of people does Wild Church give the bursary to?
Because she got nothing. She got nothing.
So do I qualify to get the bursary? Do they qualify?
So first of all, you need to be.
She did get a bursary.
Not them, the viewers.
So like yes,
Yeah.
the viewers do qualify, but first you need to be a Wild Church Outreach graduate, right?
I graduated.
So yes, that's the first thing that you need to be.
She did.
I didn't graduate.
You did.
Yeah, you did
I
graduate.
did, right?
Yeah.
You went
I qualified.
So secondly, another thing is.
So okay, sorry to cut off. Do the bursary only fund you look your college and study something relevant to what they want, or you can go there and choose to study radio production?
No, you can study anything. For example, Garabo, she studied pilot.
Yeah.
Some people are being chefs, so you can study anything. You don't necessarily need to go and study videography or photography.
Nice.
So yeah, but yeah, just to answer the
Hello,
question,
Mikey.
who qualified?
Hello, Mikey.
But to answer
I'm
the-
coming to Bristol next year.
But yeah, to answer the question, who qualifies? I think first you need to be a World Church Outreach graduate, and then you need to show commitment that indeed you are committed with whatever that you want to do, right? Because remember, there's so many people want this sponsorship, but World Church Outreach can't go and then give sponsorship to anyone who comes and apply. You need to show that indeed you are the person that deserves to be funded, right? Because then what?
Okay, give me tips. How did you do that?
So
I need to know.
Yeah.
This is what I must do.
yeah, you
I must not step here.
Yeah. No, I think first thing it's gonna be different to person. You know, the way I got the funding, it won't be the same the way you get the funding. For example,
maybe.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
That's what lazy people
For example, with me, when I told Mr. Mike, I told him that I want to. That was when I discovered that I wanted to be a filmmaker. I told him that I want to be a filmmaker. I want to go to ABDA and study filmmaking. And then there were no funds for me to go and study. But somehow things work along the way. And remember, I had a history before from 2016 of me being part of the program, volunteering to the program, being a facilitator to the program, and helping the program run. So I've been like on the journey, working with the program, working with Mr. Mike Kendrick. So, for example, with people like Light, when he got the funding, it was when I was already in college. He graduated as a Wild Church Outreach graduate, and then he was part of the program as well. He was participating in the program, and when he went to Mike, I think it was 2 years, if not a year later, went to Mike and asked for the funding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He went to apply for the funding and he got the funding. So it's really different from people to people, but I think the foundation of this bursary, they want to fund young people who are committed in whatever they're doing. For example, if you want to be a ranger, like you must show that indeed this is what I'm passionate about, you know. So
Being a ranger is a passion.
So it goes back to
Yeah.
our thing, like, people should do what they love, not
Yes.
what they are studying
Studying,
for because
yes.
of their family's pressure to say.
I was working radio for 6 years without getting paid. My grade was always here. What the heck?
And actually, talking about studying things that you're passionate about, when I matriculated, I applied in UJ and I was accepted. I was about to study law, and then in the journey of me going to register, I realized that I'm not really passionate about law. I wanted to study law because there was a guy in our village. He was a lawyer, and I liked how whenever he talked, he sounded so smart. He was so smart. Yeah, like he was a decent man. Like he's a decent man. He still is. So like you talk nice. Like when you listen to him, his English was clear. Like he was so intelligent, and so smart, and
he sounded smart.
So he is a lawyer.
I mean,
so,
he can be a lawyer. And
nah, he is smart. Trust me.
Just sound intelligent and smart.
Yeah, he is smart. Trust me. If you're about to enter into a room with him, he'll challenge you. Like,
but also with the scarcity of jobs in South Africa.
Yes.
Do you think it is advisable for people to go study for what they love personally, or they should go for where they see, okay, there's an opportunity, there's opportunities. With the scarcity of jobs, we number one with unemployment rate, the whole world. We number two in Africa with youth unemployment rate.
Yes.
So with that challenge that we have as a country, do you think it's advisable for people to go study what they love, or they should go where they think there's more opportunities?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Actually, personally, I'm saying it again. Personally, I'll tell you, passion pays after a very long time. Like, passion doesn't pay you tomorrow, and passion doesn't pay you today. But passion might pay you in 10 years. Passion might pay you in 5 years. So, with that, I'm trying to say that go study where you think you will be able to make a living, and from that you'll be able to fund your passion and study whatever you're passionate about. And from there you have your capital to run. So yeah, I think
that's a very good answer.
Yeah, so I think
provided you are dedicated about it, you can be passionate about something, but you're not dedicated about it.
Exactly.
So you will just trample and fall along the way because you are not putting more effort into that.
How are you passionate? How are you passionated and not be, what's the other one that you use? Dedicated.
So
how do you not mix the two?
I love being an MC.
Yeah.
I am an MC.
Yeah.
I want to do it, but when I get a call to go and be the MC, I'm like, no, I'm sick. I have flu. I can't.
You sound like a soccer player. Very talented soccer player.
Who's dedicated.
Very talented.
Yeah.
But then I found ground you.
We'll let go off. Practice short. Yeah.
But it means you, like I said, you can't mix dedication and passion at the same time. I mean, it means you're not passionate that much about that.
About that something,
yeah.
Might be, or you might be passionate but not dedicated.
Yeah. So I think for me it's this thing. I'll say again, dedication and passion, they work hand in hand, right? But at the same time, there's
it becomes way crazier when you separate them.
Yeah, but another thing, this thing that we as human beings do, you know what you need to do, right? But you choose to do differently. Like you know that I need to wake up, work, but you choose to wake up and sleep. And
how do you wake up and sleep?
Yeah?
How do you wake up and sleep?
Like you wake up
and you had someone say, you're still in bed.
You know.
I'm very familiar with this ways.
Yeah. So I think that's where the separation is, and remember, I think that's a separation where we have people who do something and they become very successful at it. And there's people who do it, try it, and it doesn't work. For example, people they hear that when you are a forex trader, you're gonna make money. How many people have tried forex and?
But also, that's what
money?
they sell to people.
Exactly, like so.
Some that say to do.
Yeah, like so. I think it's a thing of you know that this is what I want in that. You know that you want to be successful, but you still choose to live like an ordinary person, or like just you don't wanna invest in your learning. You don't wanna invest in your knowledge. You don't wanna invest in collaborating with people. You don't wanna invest in like building relationships, building a community, stuff like that. You choose not to do it, but you wake up and say, "Ish, one day I wanna buy that car." It'll never happen, you know. So I think that's where the difference is. People who are passionate and daydreaming, like it's simple as that, man. So
yeah, but personally, laku manyangka kamaka span and all that.
Yeah.
On a normal day, on a normal day without span or anything, what does Wisani do? You wake up in the morning, make a cup of coffee, clean the yard, wash dishes.
Yeah.
What do you do, my guy? Like on a normal random Tuesday.
He's laughing. Why are you laughing, Wisani?
It's because, let me be honest with you guys, I don't have a life outside my work.
You don't have hobbies.
Yeah, like I used to play cricket when I was in high school.
See, private school Sundays.
No,
Private school stuff. Show me one public school that plays cricket around.
We had cricket, you know.
In your private school.
No, no, not even.
Probably even playing rugby and hockey.
Imagine me playing rugby. Not even. I used to play cricket, but
What are you doing? Batting or bowling?
I was doing both, but I'm a spin bowler.
Spin bowler.
Yeah.
Maybe you have some DNA ama India.
Man. Okay.
Let's have a horse. Are you know cricket? So you're the one more bad and then long one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You almost went to a private school now.
Spin
Ball and long you was shy for most no. Bad. Wait now. See? That's why I say women are very ignorant.
Yeah.
Someone's getting educated. Education.
It's sport.
They are
It's not only
connecting
from
right now.
it's
Yeah.
not only from men.
Yeah,
Women should know also.
But you guys you are getting up against this. It's not cool.
Yeah. Last week I met Chula.
Okay.
It's a time.
Yeah, last week I met Chula.
Yeah, baby.
Put up on
So
the make us
After you get on both sides.
So you used to play cricket and then
I used to play cricket until photography kicks in and it becomes everything about
guys, let's put photography
Yeah.
aside.
Today is
I mean,
Yeah.
do you have a girlfriend?
weekend. What is
Do
Japan?
you have a puppy? Are you married?
I'm not married, man.
But you have someone.
Yeah, I'm seeing someone.
Whoa, see someone you're seeing.
But then since you say you don't have a life outside work, how do you balance having time for your hand?
Yeah.
And is it your hand or he? Yeah, what? No, I just need to
You must check first.
Yeah, I mean,
Check first.
you know, more chill plug. But how do you balance having your hand and your span?
Yeah. I think it's difficult, man. I was in a relationship actually.
You was in a relationship?
So wait, I'm coming.
Let him cook.
I'm coming.
Let him cook, man.
I was in a relationship, right? Me and her, we dated, and I was in Joburg then, right?
Yeah.
We dated, and the relationship didn't work because you
Of
know,
the distance or because of your work?
No. Because I think it's all it's everything involved, you know. It's the distance, the communication, the
Kunini,
time.
kahlahla kuri complicated. Ukunduma karo
There, you know. So we broke up, and then when I came back home in December, I was like,
I want to
"Hey,
ask
man."
you something.
I was like, hey man, you know, why not? Let me go.
One back to her.
So,
or not?
let me tell you something, Makaka.
Was she that nice?
Yeah.
No, come on, look at me here, look at me.
Yes.
So the two of them,
Yeah.
they are those kind of people that they say,
This is how women gossip.
I can't do it because he's far.
Eh.
I can't. So the person must be here.
Eh.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah.
Can you do it when it's far?
Yes.
Huh?
Why
How?
not?
How?
How?
Uh,
You spoke about communication, right?
Yeah.
Communication is the most crucial thing. You talk, you do things even on the phone. You finish the business. So you guys, you are not communicating. You eat breakfast. You eat lunch.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the phone
supper.
call. Let's go back to the phone call. Let's go back to the phone call. How do you finish?
Is it digital?
Sure.
Yes. Hey, Kenneth, is it digital?
You must call her in the morning. Call her in the morning.
Yeah.
Call her in the afternoon. Call her at night. Why is it that when you eat?
Yeah, but
If you are not doing that, you are doing it with someone else.
we understand it's fourth industrial revolution
But
time, but how do you do it on the phone?
Yes.
Digitally.
Digitally.
Tell her what? Telepathically.
You guys are smart, you guys. Unless if you want me to go deep.
We want you to go deep.
No,
Bring
this
the
podcast,
details. Bring the details.
we are talking about it.
And then when you came back,
So yeah, we came back. We decided to give it another shot. You know.
was she single or of course Barbara and still?
I'm going to Brian one.
I don't. We take the ball from the foot. Yeah, the ball must be taken from the foot. We don't take it from the.
What's a man take a ball and then say man of a
Shawa,
it's
You know.
painful.
You know.
Yeah, they do. We take
Yeah,
it from the
sure.
foot.
Now when kube Brian one vele, now you are in some masulkis or what? So you can nentatanya.
So cock.
Sinkokanya. So it's like it's like a relationship.
Mara na mali, magamali.
You manyana.
Mali nkoka relationship. Loko nakabuya Dubai, kana Dubai, plan na mali.
Budget and go to Dubai.
No.
But the money chat is very different, you know. It's from both parties actually. The money chat, it's from both parties.
Like money ngena relationship. Are we selling the relationship?
No,
Are we investing?
No, it's not about selling the relationship.
You
It's about.
you know with the
Mena wa
relationship.
hlangana nikhisana imuka yandwini mara lesmara so hlela ko direct ita ibyela lesama lobola
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that's where there's a difference between an alpha male and an ordinary man. Because have you realized that the 1% men that are making money, women, they don't mind dating one man, even if there are 5 and they all know that we're dating this man, all of us, they don't mind because there's money they're taken care of financially. But that doesn't cultivate the relationship. Like there's no what do I say? There's no progress in the relationship in a sense of you're not building. You're not building anything. That's why many relationships that are built on money, they eventually die down.
I think we need universities for relationships here.
Yeah, like relationships.
We really need universities for
there's no master
relationships
for this thing,
because I feel like people have intellectualized the relationship to a point.
Like
near dating, that's what I joy.
It's very difficult.
Because I have like zero knowledge in what the relationships are.
Ladies, Kalade,
Whoever's gonna be dating,
Put the
please,
Comment down there.
hey, please cut out that part. cut out that part. Cut out that part.
Follow him on social media.
Cut out that part.
We are not cutting anything.
But with all honesty though, I feel like relationships have been intellectualized to a point. Kuba in a relationship, it's very difficult.
Yeah. But let's be honest, there's no relationship without money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
And when I was mentioning the issue of money, I'm not per se to say a guy must be giving a lady money. I'm just saying that if both of us are able to assist each other, you know, I believe in. I don't have a problem with dating a guy who's not working, provided we are in an understanding together. I'll assist you, and when you make it, if something along the way happens to me that I lose my job or something, you must be also in the position whereby you are able to assist me. So when I say partnership, we must be there for each other. If you need a roll on, at least 20 rand, come a roll on, you understand? Not per se that you must give me. I don't believe in that. Everyone for themselves, we must.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like you have different mentalities as women also.
But you know, relationship these days, to be honest, it's 1%. I would say personally, I think it's 1% who think like that. The rest, 99%, their relationship revolves around what can you provide, forgetting that what can I provide as a woman. And
also the show off,
and I think it's because we have lost the morals of what it means to be in a relationship or what it means to love someone. I don't think we still have that anymore. And I think our forefathers, they were so fortunate that a woman will stick around even if you are a guy, you just doing the bare minimum. But because there was love, there was a father figure, there was the structure in the family, they will stick around for that. These days, very few people stick around for that.
Me, I always grew up and thinking,
Yeah.
I wanna we're gonna be the generation that's gonna change how things used to be done back in the day. Women came, the women rights activists, they came. We want 50-50. I'm like, this is the direction we're heading to. We want 50-50. Good. Let's do the 50-50. Low volume.
Women need to start paying all of their men.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
So are you in terms with your lady?
So, I broke up with her. Now I'm with someone else.
I know she's
so it didn't work out. I mean,
and I've been dating the same person since 2006.
You said you are single.
With that, I've never had a relationship for a year. So I'm struggling with that. Hey man, that's the thing. Like,
it's good to take a break.
Back to the basics of all my relationship. It has always been about.
What do you mean good to take a break? You in a relationship? You in a relationship from January, then September, go like I'm tired.
I mean, if they decide to break up with you, take a break from that. At least you heal, so that you can be emotionally, mentally.
So have you ever cheated on your girlfriend?
Yeah, I did, man. I won't lie.
Ooh.
How did it get you?
No, she never knew.
The one you're dating right now?
No.
I'm talking about the one you're dating.
Like the one I'm dating now.
No, he's grown.
What led you to cheating?
On my previous girl.
Yeah.
Hey, when we
university.
I know he's back now. I can't say this. You take this boy
That's the thing.
and then you pulled up the socks and cheated on her.
The reason the communication lacks is because you find other people that are busy giving you much attention that on the other side of the world.
Stop talking to those people who are giving you too much attention.
If he didn't stop, you wouldn't have.
Even if I'm not.
No, so okay. Here's the thing.
Look, don't give other people attention, even if I'm not giving you that much attention.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship with me. Once you're in a relationship with me, be in a relationship with me.
If you are not giving me attention, I go to the people that are giving me attention. And if they are treating me right, I chela one pa.
Yeah, I think as well when we talk about cheating, I think
Yeah,
there's levels on this cheating.
There's no levels.
Trust,
you stick
like-
it in, you stick it in, you cheating.
No, I'm
If you
saying
kiss,
that
if you kiss a person, you cheating.
there's that cheating of
Even
like
texting is
flirting.
cheating.
Yeah, like there's that cheating of
Even flirting is cheating.
Exactly. Like,
So
that's
I'm
what
talking
saying.
about cheating in general. How did you cheat on your girlfriend?
I was flirting with
Flirting.
another hand.
Hey, you cheat like a lady, my guy. Hey, you cheat like a lady.
No, the thing is that what happened was we're fighting a lot. You know, we having our relationship was going through the most, and I think in that time I needed someone that I would talk to like normally without having to.
come
Why didn't you talk to another guy?
Yeah.
Why didn't you talk to a friend
And say what?
and just have a conversation
No.
with your friend?
But the thing is, it's different. Like there's certain chats you will never have with your jets.
Like what?
Let's guys.
Would you
Ah,
test your best friend, your guy friend,
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, mfuna kumisa."
No, you can't.
Exactly.
But when you're missing the
What do you mean you can't? But when I can tell your lady friend, go, I miss you.
No, I do have I do have girlfriends. I tell them that I'm guy to guy, unless if you are somehow.
No, you can, okay. If you want to clarify, no, we good. Like, I miss you, but no homo, bro. But I miss you. You always have to make sure you put the no homo. It has to be there, or else,
You must teach
what's
us.
happening? What's wrong with you?
You must teach us on this one, this emoji.
I can.
This one when you miss your friend.
We're right. Hey, emoji for one.
Right, man.
I can even tell my friend, dog, I love you. No homo.
I think
Yeah, no homo.
Yo, I can.
Hey, the no homo must be there. Hey,
Yeah.
or if you don't put the no homo, hey.
It escalates.
But
Yeah,
quickly,
guys,
what can you say, Chapo?
Let's go back to
Yeah.
Wisani
Yes.
and the business and
Yeah.
one shots.
Yeah.
I believe there are major
See, the calling you're with the heart.
major
That's my
ads,
sister.
major ads that you have or some kind of work that you've worked on that have been in the was published
Yeah.
like on big stuff.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. We want to actually wrap up
Yeah.
with a good wording for you to say, this is what happened. This is.
Yeah.
Tell us all about. Don't leave anything behind because you those ones they need to.
Yeah.
The viewers need to connect with you to know what this person made it here and here and
Yeah.
here and here and here, and then.
So
Yeah.
I think in everything that I've done, from journalism, photography, filmmaking, I've made it big. First, when I was a journalist intern after my matric, I had my articles published at Kruger's Kenya newspaper.
Ooh.
I had my article published at the World Cup magazine, and and when I was a photographer, I had my photos published on Daily Mavic. I had my photos published on Sunday Times. I think another magazine in UK. I forgot the name. of
UK?
it. Yes.
Bro, you are out there.
So and then as a filmmaker, videographer, I shot a music video for Ambitious. I was working with my friend. I've done a TV ad with Brand South Africa, and another big thing that I'm currently doing is shooting stories for a European-based news channel. I've worked with a news reporting channel in Joburg, and yeah, I think I've done some of the things I can't even remember.
It's crazy because you're not even repeating some of the things.
Yeah, you was not
Just keep going.
Yeah, and like it's that
I've
paragraph,
done.
that
Yeah,
15 paragraphs that you read.
I've done.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mention that one? You don't even say I've done.
No, you've achieved a lot of things,
Yeah.
and
So
That's a nice. How would you motivate these young kids if they want to maybe try to follow up on your footsteps?
don't be afraid to be different.
Mm.
Don't be too afraid to try something new. it doesn't necessarily mean that because your family have known to be teachers, you need to be a teacher. Like, express yourself, be yourself. Like, and if it needs for you to take time and figure it out, what is it that you want, please do that. For example, I did when I mentioned that I wanted to study law. I came back home and said that I'm not so sure about this law thing. I took a gap year, and in that gap year, I figured it could see the thing that I'm very, very sure that I want to do is filmmaking, is storytelling.
Let me tell you, my guy, I took a gap year and never ended.
Yeah,
let's get it. But thanks, my guy, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you you don't even need a heading, my guy. Hopefully the host again next time.
Definitely.
We don't want him again. We want his bosses.
Maybe in 50 years.
We want the people that are authorizing the bazaar. We're not still want him. We want the authorizers of the bazaar.
And the director has connections with.
Yeah,
Because the director will make, shortcuts.
Next we'll hear another big story. We want me back. Don't worry.
It's possible.
You see?
We must
You
always.
Bravo! There you have it, guys.
Yeah.
We are having Wisani on the stage. Before we let Wisani go, Wisani, we are Konnect podcast, right?
Yes.
Guys, we are Konnect podcast. So, Wisani spoke about back in high school you were writing poems and look at us as Konnect podcast and just give us, this is our game for you to wrapping us with us. Just give us a little bit of a poem looking at Konnect podcast, Kellot Gachani, Tuli the MC, our handsome director.
Yeah. So I need to come up with a poem for the Konnect
Yeah, you don't
podcast.
have to, you are not preparing, you are doing it.
It's right now.
Right
Check
now.
everything is not yet.
Yeah.
The Konnect podcast,
And our
a platform where we connect.
Yes.
Everything comes about through this channel.
Yes.
Future are built. Future are built. Finances emerges. Transformation comes in. That's where we connect with change makers. People motivate people. It was coming well.
It's a lot from me, Tuli the MC.
Yeah.
We are coming back next time with another bang in the bag.
We are back with the bang with the Roger Boy. Let's meet again next time.
Most definitely. And cutting off the cheddar about my girlfriend.
No, we're not cutting. We're not cutting anything.